Rent prices have been rising everywhere, but in some cities, buying a home is still way more expensive than renting. That means for a lot of people, renting is actually the smarter financial move, at least for now. Welcome back to The Globe with Griffin. Today, we're counting down the top 10 US cities where renting is significantly cheaper than buying in 2025. If you've been thinking about homeownership but the numbers just aren't adding up, you're not alone. These cities are seeing massive gaps between monthly rent and mortgage costs, making them prime spots to rent instead of buy. Let's start with number 10 on our list. Austin, Texas. Austin's home prices have exploded over the past few years. The average home now costs over $480,000. Even with a decent down payment, monthly mortgage costs can easily top $3,000. Meanwhile, rent for a similar place often runs much lower, saving renters hundreds or even thousands every month. The city is still thriving with tech growth, music festivals, and a laid-back lifestyle. But many locals are priced out of homeownership. Renting allows you to enjoy everything from Barton Springs to live shows on 6th Street without the financial pressure of a sky-high mortgage. Coming in at number 9 is San Diego, California. San Diego is stunning, but the real estate market is tough. Home prices average around $850,000, and that's just the median. Owning a home here can cost over $5,000 per month after mortgage, taxes, and insurance. Renters can often live in the same areas for a lot less. So if you're living in San Diego without long-term roots, renting is by far the better move in 2025. From Mission Beach to Balboa Park, renting in San Diego gives you access to the sunshine and surf without being buried in housing debt. At number 8, we have Seattle, Washington. Seattle's housing market has become one of the least affordable in the Pacific Northwest. The median home price is close to $750,000, and high interest rates are only making things worse. Rent has cooled slightly though, especially with more apartment developments downtown. That means many people are better off renting while waiting for the housing market to stabilize. Whether you work in tech or just enjoy city life with mountain views, renting in Seattle gives you the flexibility to live well while saving thousands each year. Next up, number 7 is Denver, Colorado. Denver was once known for being affordable, but those days are long gone. A typical home in Denver now sells for over $600,000. When you factor in loan interest, insurance, and taxes, mortgage payments can jump above $3,500 a month. Renters can often find great apartments for around $2,000 or less, making renting the smarter option in most cases. Denver's appeal hasn't faded with the Rocky Mountains nearby, an active lifestyle, and a vibrant downtown, but many residents are opting to rent while watching the market shift. Coming in at number 6 is Salt Lake City, Utah. Salt Lake City is growing fast, but so are the housing costs. The median home value is now above $500,000, while average rent remains closer to $1,900. The gap between the cost to buy and cost to rent is one of the highest in the country right now. For many people, especially those not planning to stay long-term, renting here is a clear win. It also offers access to world-class skiing, a growing tech industry, and a healthy lifestyle, all without locking yourself into a pricey mortgage. Now for number 5, Nashville, Tennessee. Nashville is booming with new jobs, music, and tech startups. But with the excitement comes rising real estate prices. The average home price has crossed $520,000, and monthly ownership costs can be overwhelming. Rent in Nashville, on the other hand, is still relatively reasonable, especially compared to cities of similar size and growth. Many young professionals and creatives are choosing to rent in neighborhoods like East Nashville or the Gulch, enjoying city life without the financial burden of ownership. At number 4, we've got Los Angeles, California. LA real estate is some of the most expensive in the country. A typical home goes for over $900,000, and many neighborhoods easily top $1 million. Mortgage payments can exceed $6,000 a month, even on modest homes. Rent is high too, but still significantly cheaper than buying in most parts of the city. For people who want to enjoy everything Los Angeles offers without being financially stretched, renting is the smarter play. You still get the beach, the restaurants, the creative energy, but without the million-dollar mortgage. Coming in at number 3 is Miami, Florida. Miami's popularity has soared, especially with remote workers and international buyers, but home prices have surged to match. The average home now costs over $650,000, and high property taxes and insurance make owning even more expensive. Renters benefit from a wider range of apartment choices, often paying far less than owners in similar areas. If you're new to the city or just testing it out, renting could save you thousands per year. Plus, you still get to enjoy the beaches, nightlife, and oceanfront lifestyle while keeping your budget intact. Number 2 is Boston, Massachusetts. Boston has a strong job market, elite universities, and a vibrant cultural scene, but it's not cheap. The average home price is just under $800,000. And that number climbs quickly depending on the neighborhood. Mortgage payments often hit $5,000 or more per month. Meanwhile, rent prices have plateaued, and renters are finding better deals in areas like Somerville, Allston, and parts of Cambridge. Renting in Boston can mean serious monthly savings without giving up access to top-tier education, healthcare, and career opportunities. And finally, number 1 on our list is San Francisco, California. San Francisco continues to top the charts when it comes to price gaps between renting and buying. The median home price is still above $1 million, even after some recent declines. A mortgage on a typical home can cost over $7,000 per month. In contrast, the average rent for a 1- or 2-bedroom apartment is around $3,000. For most people, renting is not only more affordable, it's the only realistic option unless you have major savings or stock options. With world-class food, culture, and innovation at your fingertips, renting allows you to stay close to the action without being locked into a crushing mortgage. So what's the big takeaway? In these 10 cities, buying a home comes with a heavy price tag, one that often doesn't make financial sense in 2025. With high interest rates, inflated home prices, and slow wage growth, renting offers flexibility, lower monthly costs, and less financial stress. Of course, long-term homeownership can still build wealth, but only if the timing and market conditions are right. In these markets, the numbers suggest it may be smarter to wait, rent, and watch the market carefully before diving in. Would you rent or buy in any of these cities? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more weekly real estate content right here on The Globe with Griffin. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.